Check this out. All right, go. What is this thing called?
A DUKONO Pro.
DUKONO Pro. This is the fastest RC car I've ever played with in my life. Go. That's a little too fast. Okay, hold on.
We have a problem.
This was a Christmas gift. This is semi-review. He's already got some breaks and cracks and scratches. Don't worry about all that.
Okay.
We've already had to do a couple of repairs. It's almost too fast for its own good. Go. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, hang on. We're going to do something a little different here. Okay, you cannot hit this camera. What are you doing? We got to get a better stance here. Hang on just a minute. I told you on another video that it had a 5,000, what's MAH stand for?
Milliamp.
Milliamp battery in the flashlight. This has a 5,000 milliamp battery in it. And here's the controls. All right, send it away from you and bring it back without flipping it. And it goes a long way. Bring it back in record speed. Go. Get a wheelie.
Oh. One thing, let's do one thing.
Go past me.
Look, Daddy, look. Even though I don't get any traction, look.
I know.
Dang it.
But now,
Okay.
I'm driving.
We should get used to the controls. You don't want to.
I'm gonna try not to crash it.
Just to let you know.
It's just so doggone fast. I'll bring it back.
You should tell them the record.
Yeah, it goes like 30 something miles an hour. I don't know which 30 what.
32.
32?
But if you put a bigger battery in it, it can get.
Okay, it's kind of difficult to hit a ramp at such fast speeds. Okay, hang on, I messed up. Oops. It's really hard to hit the ramp because it's so sensitive. Go.
I wheelied up the ramp.
All right, do it again. Let me back up. He does a little bit better driving than I do. That's good for it when you roll it a few times.
And we're still going.
What I want to show you is after owning it a month or so,
Look at the stick.
what has broken on it so far to prepare you to go ahead and buy these pieces up front.
Oh, that was cool. That was.
It's so cold outside. So here's the box. That's fine, it's just a box. But you kind of see it's 1/10 scale, brushless, ready to run. It says it's ready to run. Rest assured, you can't buy this and use this thing. Tell them why. Come down here. Why can't you just buy that, even though it says ready? Because I had this great idea. I thought, okay, I'm going to get him this for Christmas, and he's going to be so surprised, and it's going to be awesome. But I'm glad I ordered it in advance. Waterproof electronics, ready to run, 2.4 gigahertz, brushless motor, 4-wheel drive. And it's an absolute screamer. So it arrived, and I opened the box. Guess what's not in the box?
A battery?
Battery.
Or a battery charger.
Or a battery charger. So it ain't ready to run. Ready to run means you can sit on the seat and pedal it, and you can go. So the battery, so how much was the whole thing? No, total we got about $400 in it, right?
Yes.
But we started off with just that.
Like 250 maybe.
Like $200 something. Then you had another 60 something, another 80 something. And then on top of all that, where's your little toolkit? Right here. I did come with a thingy. So rest assured, you will need a little toolkit right when you get started. Because the day, was it, or was it the next day? This is a purse.
I think the day, actually.
The day of, he let a friend drive it. And it goes so fast, it's almost tough to control. And the first day, or second day, he hit the foundation on the house, which is concrete block. And it cracked from there all the way across. So the bearded one completely took it all apart, because he's familiar with RC cars. His are gasoline. Snapped everything back in place and put it back together, and it worked. Did we do anything else to that?
Yes, we did.
Remember.
So there's a, what was this called right here?
That's the main frame.
Inside. The little rod that you had to straighten out.
Oh yeah, it had a rod inside that we had to straighten out.
Because it bent when you...
Because it bent. And it has these little clips on here, and I put shoestrings on them, and that one didn't work on that one. Because they're so hard to get off. So I put a string on them to make them easier.
And like the first day the tire came off too.
Oh yeah, multiple times, huh?
Like
so
two times.
Yeah, the first day we were driving it, the tires fly off. And it's because
One tire though, don't
absolutely cheapest lock nuts in the world are on here. So we went to an industrial supply store and took our little lock nut in there, and I bought a little pack of new ones that actually lock a lot better. And the tires have not come off since. There they are. At all. So then we noticed, just from simply driving, or did we crash?
It just did like a weird...
It did one little Dido flippy flip.
Yeah.
And the, what is this called?
It's the steering knuckle.
The steering knuckle broke. So the steering knuckle goes right inside there. It's in there, just believe me. There it is. It's up there and there like that. It broke. So I went to order it. Then they said it was on back order. So they didn't have it. So I ordered it from somebody on eBay, and it came with the quickness 2 days later. So if you sell stuff, don't put it on your website for sale if you don't actually have it in your warehouse, because nobody wants to hear something's back ordered. It means you don't have it. You're just waiting to buy it from somebody else, hoping to sell it again to somebody else. That's all I got to say about that. So you need to order some of these.
That's the only thing that's broke though.
Yeah, this is the only thing that's broke. And what's the number on this thing? That don't matter. But it does have an extensive parts list in here.
Tells you every
In its
part
little
of the
handy
truck.
dandy book. Every piece on here is in here. So prepare yourself not to put this in the hands of a little kid. This is not a child's toy.
It says that in the manual.
Emmanuel. So, anyway, so when you break something, find it in that book. So it runs 30 something miles an hour and it charges. It's got a little cooling fan.
Yes.
I have noticed one thing going bad with it already. Where the axles or the drive shaft goes inside. Let me go over here. Where am I looking? The drive shaft goes inside. Let me find it. Because we had to pull this thing completely apart, taking the tires off. You need Allen wrenches to take this joker apart too. Right there, where the axle goes in there and it simply spins. I don't know if you can see that. Get my finger out of the way. But right there, it's just simply sitting in there in the slot and it's cut open. That cheap little piece of metal is wallering out. So it's just a matter of time before it spins the shaft holder duplicity open and it don't go anymore. I'm thinking that's gonna be our next issue. But it's awesome, I have to admit it. So I'm gonna find me a used one because I want one too. And the body, you can order new bodies for them for about $20. We've already mangled this one, but it looks cool mangled. So there it is. We have it in a nice waterproof case to make it 10 times as heavy to carry around, but it keeps it safe. I guess that's it. That's all we got to say about that, ain't it? Oh, I do see it. Let's show you one more thing while we're here. There it is. Remember that one? That's from the Instagram photos. If you follow me on Instagram. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching my video.